Hello, and there's nobody out there yet. I don't know how daylight savings time is going to affect our viewership, but I guess I'll find out. Hello, there's one person here. Hi, welcome to Danger Zone. Playing from Gowanus Gaming. This is the Danger Zone night shift. And why not say hi? Tell me who you are. I'm going to wait a little bit because for more people to show up before we start playing. Because it seems to only take a few minutes to get everything off the back slider, the pusher. Oh, they went away. Wow, 52 people here all jumped on at once. I'm very flattered. Um, Anybody want to say hi? '67. Hey, Drew. Hey, Gibzib. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Lone Wolf. Twice. Hi, Lone Wolf. This is Danger Zone. Um, we're coming to you from Gowanus Gaming. I'm going to try to adjust this so the chat doesn't overlay the picture. There we go. What is it about? This is a coin pusher game. I'm playing at Gowanus Gaming. I start with $25 in quarters. And I keep going as long as I can and try to win as much as I can. What am I doing? Could you be more specific? I'm the guy playing the game. Us from two, I don't understand. It's at a private gaming club called Gowanus Gaming in Brooklyn, New York. And we're playing on the Coney Island machine right now because it's, well, basically it's their loss leader for the most part. It's there's no buy-in, you just buy the quarters for it. We've been playing, for those of you who are new, we've been playing for the, at the Coney Island machine mostly. Although we have a couple more machines available to us, everybody seemed to like the B machine over there. And that's the brand new Starfleet Academy machine, which we'll probably do tomorrow. You did not get the. We did not get the box last time, Doctor Drive. Now, Jessica, you know as well as I do that Hell's Kitchen doesn't exist anymore. It's now called the Clinton neighborhood. For reasons that okay, we did not get the box last time, but that just means they put the box in again with a little bit more. I don't know what was in it the first time. I don't want to know what's in it now. But if we get it off, great. If we don't get it off, they're going to keep adding bigger prizes to it until we do. Hey Jessica, you're from Brooklyn? Well, I certainly hope I win big, and I absolutely always have fun. So I'm gonna, yeah, wait till it hits 200, and in the meantime, if you could all like or subscribe if you haven't before, that would be great. I say that because it's, well, which is more boring? The game that's boring, or the guy who's watching the game that's boring? To start, I got $25 worth of quarters. Hello, Australia. I've been saving. From my personal collection, these are the types of chips they normally use in Australia, or at least they use on Aussie Coin Pusher. Well, Evilly, is that what it says? Evie. Evie, if you focus on getting coins to play rather than prizes, you win a lot more. Well, I try to do both, actually. Jason, it's not my machine. I'm playing at Gowanus Gaming. Yes, you do set alarms off if you shake the machine, which is why I don't shake the machine. Yeah, wise guy, I know. I'm not gonna, anybody else who's out doing Coin Pusher, if they enjoy it, that's fine. All I know is, if you look through my back things, I did a parody of that. I took the one chip challenge, put in a 1/4 challenge. I put in 1/4, 1-0, end of the game. Melbourne heaps them gold watch was worth heaps. Hopes that gold watch was worth heaps. Mostly I just, my son, who's nonverbal autistic, he likes to collect wristwatches, so I just usually turn them over to them. I pretty much assume that that they're basically cheap watches you can buy in a bunch, because I've seen them. I've compared them to the originals of that, but who knows? They're fun to win anyway. Actually, you saw someone on YouTube fail to get cash to fall using magnets. But as for the $1 million, all I can say is, if you had $1 million, would you risk it on a Coin Pusher game? Not saying anything about anybody else. Come on, 200. Well, it is. We just went to daylight savings time here in the States, which means even though it says 3:30, it's really, it was 2:30 last week at this time. So maybe give little people a little extra time to sign on, although people seem to be signing off too. You know, we could take this little break. Oh, 225. There we go. Okay, time to start. We're down to 180. I'm just going to start. So, the goal is obviously to get back more than 25, since 25 is what I put into quarters. It's apparently always my goal to drop some quarters on the floor. I don't know why. I'm getting old. Okay, the watch and the hundreds are down now. It's a lot easier to get them off the back than it is to get them off the front, I gotta tell you. Well, I'm not going for broke. I'm going for a profit. Now, if I run through these $25, I can always put in another 25. See, now the reason they put in things like mystery boxes is to sort of keep you distracted. So it's like, do I target the mystery box? Do I target the flat cash and the rolled up? Basically, do I just target getting things off and hope the mystery box comes down? Or do I go after the mystery box and hope there's a lot of money in it? I don't know. Hi, Other John. Hello, Johnny Broward. I try and put a line across it all the way. Please watch it with the profanity here. I don't particularly care, but YouTube does. Hey, Julio. Just one side? Well, the box is down. That's something. You know, right in the middle on the front is a 5 chip that's about to come down. And there's also a $2 bill there. That would be $7 right there, so. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Nice fall and okay. Not sure what you mean by a cable. Oh, did I get that 5-chip down? It's 25 American cents. I don't know how to say it better than that. It's just quarters. I bought $25 altogether to start us off, and that was nothing. Okay. See, I'm already out except for one. I'm going to clean out. Just got a Coney Island chip. Okay, I got back about as many as I had before, so that's something. David, I'm playing at Gowanus Gaming, which is a private gaming club in Brooklyn, New York. Well, I agree with you that you can't be in a hurry, because so far, except for getting some quarters back, I've gotten nothing. Yep, but remember there's a tilt at the front, sort of a hill they have to climb to get off, so it's not just a flat panel. For those of you just joining us, this is Danger Zone Night Shift. No, Brooklyn is not a dangerous place. In fact, New York City is, I hate to disappoint people, because there was a time when New York was dangerous and the movies have sort of stuck there. But there's more danger in Law and Order on TV than there is in New York. This is a city of like 10 to 14 million people. And we have like the lowest, well, I'll just go with murder rate. The lowest murder rate of any big city in America, at least. And considering that in this country we basically hand guns out on street corners, that's a big accomplishment. Wise Guy, if you lived in Red Hook, you probably know the Gowanus area. They keep promising to clean up the Gowanus Hotel, Gowanus Canal, but they never seem to actually get it completely done, because it may not be physically possible. Yeah, but for a while the real estate in near the Gowanus Canal was fairly cheap. Then it became the last cheap place to live in New York City, and it all got bought up. Yeah, a lot of places around the world think this is gambling. Technically in New York it's gambling. I don't quite understand why it's okay to put as many quarters as you want into a pinball machine and drop quarters on the floor. into a pinball machine and win nothing back. But somehow a coin pusher for very low stakes is still legal. Kathy, you know, I got to put a pin up about this today. I'm playing at Kiwanis Gaming, which is a private gaming club not far from my house. These are their machines. Gee, what do they play for at casinos if not money in? Anyway, I just turned the folded bills and the chips over to the cashier and they gave me real money, so I don't care what it is. I do have to be a member to play at the club. And I gotta tell you, the dues are pretty steep. I mean, enough so they don't care if I win a couple of hundred because I paid a lot just to be here. That's correct. You have to be a member or invited to test, or an invitee, not of a member, but of the club management. Because it's illegal to have just an open casino. I'm not much of a card player. I always thought I would be, but I'm not. But then everyone thinks they are. Okay, clean out. Oh, let's see what happens here. Okay, few more. Okay, starting to drop on the quarters, which is how the game works. But I can always buy another $25 worth of quarters, but I really would prefer not to. Nothing. Okay, that's a nice repositioned fall. Getting quarters back. Hey, Maisie Phillips. Oh, you're very welcome. The drop always looks healthy. You notice there's a lot of voids showing up in the back. Sometimes you just have to put some in and fill up the back so there's something to push in the front. See, I just... going to play a little to the left now. You cannot drop nickels in it. Nickels are thicker. They're thicker than quarters. And besides, it's nice enough that they let me come in. Okay, a little bit more about Gowanus Gaming. They're open from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. weekdays, which may have to do with the rules. Ooh, the laws. I don't know. They open at 11:30 on Saturdays and 12 o'clock on Sundays, but they always close at 2 a.m. I'm playing a little bit to the left in the hopes of knocking down some quarters, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Sacramento, California! I know some people are seeing it left to right. Most people aren't. I'm not in the backup monitor. So I think it's probably more what you're watching it on than anything I can do from this end. Hello from Pittsburgh. Hello from Chile. Wow, Chile. Hey, I got some cash back. I got a 5 and a 2, so that's $7 back so far. Coney Island chip and a Thing chip, just collectibles. Okay, I have a little fewer quarters than I started with. You mean drop a few quarters and then let it go? I've been doing that. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit to the right, center to the right, because I see a 5 there and another 5, and it would also push the box. You mean stop it here? The problem is it doesn't stop on a dime. It keeps moving a little bit. Okay, let me see if I can get it to stop with the most possible space. Okay. Well, dropping quarters on the floor isn't exactly very helpful. Okay, now I'm going to let go, and second wave. Okay, things are moving forward in front. That's good. Hello from Pakistan. Hello from Pakistan. Hello from the Philippines. Hey, no one's more entitled to a bad Jewish accent than a bad Jew, and that's me. What are those cards at the back? You mean the one with the clown faces? How is it 8 a.m. in Kansas? Did you put your... Hello from Nikamuru? Blackface death? I don't know what that means. Well, it's 4 a.m. in Brooklyn, New York, too. Nobody knows what's in the black box. It's a secret box. The question is, can we get it off? Okay, clean out. Oh, clean out. I did not do well on quarters. I may have to do another buy-in if this keeps up. Once again, I am playing at Gowanus Gaming, which is a private gaming club in the Gowanus section of Brooklyn, New York. It is not my machine. It does close at 2 a.m. I get to, as a member in very good standing and one of their first members, they won't let me film while they're open, but they'll let me film while the cleaning crew and the security guard is here. In fact, all the stuff on my channel, I had to film before 11 when they opened. Hello, Malaysia. I don't think the beads really do much to roll things backwards. I think they're mostly in there for the sound and just to make it look pretty. They're not very heavy. They're just sort of a larger form of glitter, really. Okay, somebody has to film the surroundings. That's the Starfleet Academy machine. That's the B machine I played a couple of days ago. Hello, Jamaica. Jamaica the island or Jamaica the Queens neighborhood? Neptune the planet or Neptune the city? There's a Rockaway beach near me, too. I don't know if I would say it's profitable. Someone asked if it was profitable. It's profitable. It's fun. We have people here from France. I am playing from Brooklyn, New York, from Gowanus Gaming. It's not so surprising there are people in France. I've always thought there were people in France. Okay. Aha! I got a 5-chip. That brings me up to $12, back up to $25 I put in. Deonda, I hope I'm saying that right. Happy birthday! I try to keep politics off this page. There's enough politics out there. The most political thing I'll say is I'm very much against blowing things up. Okay, good push. Okay, I'm going to go after that 5. Oh, so close. Yep, see, this is one of those times. Oops, maybe this will do something, but I don't think so. Oh, a little something. Yeah, like I was saying, it. Every once in a while, the back just runs out of quarters, and you need to just put some in just to fill it up. Hello from Utah. Trust me, if you put $100 in quarters all at once, all you'll get is a big jammed up machine. So I hate to have to keep asking this, but if you like what you're watching or even if you don't like what you're watching, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Let's see if we get a good push here. No. Okay. See what we got here. 1/4 down. Okay. Okay, I got a 5, so it's 5, 10, 15, I'm up to 17. Out of 25. And not very good on quarters, okay. I've never found that stacking them is a really good idea. I try to avoid it. Okay. I'm going to try and aim for the box. Just because I think it'll push some quarters down in front of it. Oh, the 5 went down. Great. Okay. So, Jim the security guard says hi to all of you guys. He says he's very grateful that everybody tells me to tip him. But he really feels that would be like taking a bribe. Which side would you suggest? I'd be happy to. See, the problem is if I put down, watch what happens when I put down on just the left side. Oh, I got something. Oh, I got the 5. Got the 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 22. I am $2 short. I'm going to get back to 25, but I only have this many quarters left. So we'll see. I can always do a buy-in. And get, I mean, I can always buy another 25 quarters. I mean, $25 in quarters, which is 100 quarters. Well, I don't like to unless I absolutely have to. I'd rather, or rather than put it this way, if I win more than $25, then I'm happy to, play with house money, so to speak. But I don't like to shell out Okay, keep on the right. I'm going to try on the right. Okay. Okay, this is all I have left. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm just going to basically keep trying until I can get at least $25 down. Okay, those are out of the way. That's good. You want me to try on the right? I'll try on the right, but watch what happens. Okay, I'm gonna hold on for a second. I'm gonna go get another 25. Okay, another $25, so I'm into this for 50. I've won back 22 so far. That's correct, I'm down 28. Yeah, I'm just filling up the back, really. Okay, good fall, and okay, more quarters coming back. That's good. Listen, if I'm not in a gaming club, then you're, for some reason, watching a guy who's not in the gaming club. And now I guess that's on you. Okay, see, I'm going to go over here, where there's a 50, a 10, a 5, a 2. And a nothing. Oh, a good fall. All right, let's try for the people who want me to do on the right. Okay, I'm going to try pushing right up the middle. Okay, good push. Left for a few, then one right, okay? Left, 1, 2. Okay, that's as left as I can get, guys. And one right, okay. Don't know what that was supposed to do, but if so, it did it, I guess. Oh, not a bad push for one. Okay, try that again. Stop the plate the second it starts to come back, okay? But the problem is it keeps sliding for a little bit, so I sort of have to stop it on the way forward so that, yeah, see how it slides? It's not a perfect stop. Neroni, I can't count that clearly at this time of night. Well, you can play big money coin pushers if you happen to be a member of Gowanus Gaming. This is just their loss leader where they try to get you confident that you can win so that you'll do a $5,000 buy-in or something. Which I do. Left middle-ish, okay? See, what's happening over here is there's a $100 bill there that's jammed, and it's keeping everything behind it from going forward. So maybe I should just go after the box, which seems, well, the watch. Look, the watch is keeping the box from moving forward. If I can get the watch off. Okay, side to side. Okay, I'm going to do left side and then right side. That's as left as I can get. And this is as right as I can get. Is there a cable blocking the drop path? No, it's just the stuff that's in it that's blocking it. Okay, I'm open to suggestions. Where should I go? I do not own the place. Okay, I put in a double push of quarters. Let's see what happens. $100 more, I might get what? Hey, you. Kathy, this is a private gaming club in the Gowanus section of Brooklyn, New York, called Gowanus Gaming. Knox, it's not even open to the public. You have to be a member. And no. Kids cannot come in. Ooh. I got a $10 Australian chip. A very good quarter return. Let's see if that lasts. Gowanus gambling. Gambino was out of commission. If he's not dead, I don't even know. Quite a long time ago. Is the place mob run? No, it's worse. It's Gen Xers. No, they're a really nice group of kids. Well, here's the problem with going left. I can't reach over here because if you see the way that thing veers out on the left and right, the quarters can only push off forward. Thank you. How much is the membership? I'm not allowed to say, but let me put it this way. If you have to ask, you probably can't afford it. But I'm going to try on the right a little bit. But, here's my sense. And it's just me making stuff up. I don't know for real. They won't talk about it. I think that most of the money they make is from the memberships. So while they're not giving the money away in the machines, I'm not sure what you mean by filling up the hole in the back. I got this, by the way. Because, well, for one thing, because they trust me here, and another, an alarm will go off. Think of it like, if you're wondering how the quarters are sliding under the cash, think of it like, you ever see something floating on the ocean and the waves are trying to push it in, but it keeps floating to the top? It's the same thing. This is all fluid dynamics. I'm not sure what you mean there's a trapdoor when it's unplugged. When it's unplugged, well, you see these two little sides on the little flaps on the side? They cover up holes. And those holes go back to the house. If you turn off the machine and sweep off the quarters by hand, ooh, good push. Then it all goes back to the house. Well, it's not that it's rigged. It's that when they set up the games, they're very much aware of how bills work, how chips work. I know so much about the machine because I've been playing here for 2 years. Well, I do think there's a chance of getting the 100 on the right down, because it's sliding into the chute. Plus, that's where the box is, so I'm going to keep trying on the right for a while. It's getting close. And someone was saying it's rigged. It's not rigged, it's just hard. It's perfectly reasonable of them to make it hard. Because otherwise they're just giving money away. Well, Michael, I hope you will eventually, because I know for a fact that box can come off. Ooh! Did you see that? Did you all see that? Quarters aren't magnetic. Did you see what just happened? Okay, I'll show you what just happened. $100. So I have now 100 and let's see. I have 122. I paid 50. So I have a $72 profit right now. Let's go for the box, shall we? If I had enough sense to quit while I'm ahead, I wouldn't be doing this in the first place. Stop playing with your chicken. I have no idea what that means. Oh, the small colorful things are little tiny bells. They have no value. So they make little sounds and they make it a little more colorful. That's all I can figure out. And they're there to get in the way. Well, as far as I can tell from right now, the watch brand is Thing One. Hold on, I almost dropped the quarters again. You know how much a lot lizard costs in New York? Maybe I played a little to the left. I can maneuver that watch off, and moving the watch off will let me get the box down. Maybe I can shove the box over to the right. Yep, that seems to be the best bet. Except for what's in the box, everything's worth what you see it as it's being worth. I'm sorry to have to keep saying this, but I do. I know some of you have probably heard it a dozen times, but it really mean a lot to me if you'd subscribe or like and subscribe. And apparently there's something new called hyping that I don't even know what it is. Okay, not very many quarters back. I think a lot lizard is a truck stop woman of the evening. But I could be wrong. I suppose a lot lizard is also more than a little lizard. Thanks for the $5. But it's really not necessary. Yes, the money in the machines isn't real. I turn it in at the cashier. And they give me real money. Because if you think about it, they all have all these. Look, I explained this over and over too, but what the heck? You see this? It's a poker chip. I can't take it over to a store and say, here, I want $10 worth of one orange, which is what the prices are now. But I can trade it in at the cashier. For money in my account or just cash on the barrelhead. And besides, this is a motion picture. Okay, clean out. Well, enough to keep playing. Good morning. That was a joke. I don't know what the watch is, except in the way. Okay. Let me see if I play a little to the left. Maybe I can knock the watch out of the way or get that 100 down or something. Okay, I'm going to go after the box again. It's going to the right a bit, and that's perfect. I would love to go to the far left, but this is as left. Here, I'll show you. This is as left as I can drop a quarter. And can you see how this slants off this way? I just can't get there. Because they run it over one of those UV things to see their Gowanus gaming stamp. Okay. Another couple fell. Okay, this is how many quarters I have left. When I run out, I'm probably gonna, when I stop getting enough back to play, I'm probably gonna quit. This is what I have left. It's not much. See what happened? They fell off the edge and then they just landed on top of other quarters, so they didn't get a push at all. Okay, this is how many quarters I have left. Okay, just because I love you guys, I'm gonna pick up the quarters that are on the floor and then do one more drop. Okay, I'll try 4 at a time. Okay, go after the box or the 100 on the edge. $100 on the edge or the box and the watch? You tell me. AI says head for the middle. Like I'm going to trust AI? Feed across. I don't have enough quarters to feed across. Well, I'll try. One last drop. Okay, well. Okay, I got enough quarters for one last drop. Do both what? Okay, that's it. Yep, I have 1 quarter left. Okay, let's do a count up. Okay. $10, 20, 30, 32, 132 minus 50 is I used to be so good at this. $68, is that right? No. 82. So I'm 82 ahead. Hey, that's like $45 an hour or so. So I guess I'll see you all tomorrow. They will add something to the mystery box and reset it. I also may have a live tomorrow morning because they've asked me to do a live for their Starfleet. Here, I'll lug this over. Starfleet Academy is the latest Star Trek show, and they got a Starfleet Academy machine. So Tuesday morning, well, let me rephrase that. Yeah, like 10 a.m. Tuesday morning, I may be playing the Starfleet Academy machine. Thank you. I really do have to know when to quit. And there's always tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, could you subscribe on your way out? Or like, or hype, or whatever you're supposed to do? Thank you much. Bye.